Welcome here to Macomb High School. We're getting set for the national anthem here. We'll step away while that plays and be back with you for the starting lineups.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
So this is game number 4 of the Macomb Bombers Ladies Classic here at Macomb High. It's the Macomb Bombers taking on the Illini West Chargers. Allison Eisnagel will get the start for Illini West. Kylie Robinson on the Macomb side will start. Ella Shutwell will start for the Chargers. Sophie Wilson on the Bombers side. Number 14, Allison Hunter for the Chargers will get the start here. Catherine Stortson, number 5, will start on the Bombers side. Ellie Craig, number 22 on Illini West. Number 10, Drew Creasy, and number 10, Reagan Reed. We'll start there, and we will close things out with number 23, Kenya Allensworth on the Bomber side. John Byrne on the call with you here. Taking Perry up around the camera. We got Donna Stortsom in the chat saying Stortsom's cheering for the Lady Bombers and Coach Kane tonight. Appreciate you taking the time out of your night to tune in to us here. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to us here on TSSR Game Time Live. So we're getting ready to get things kicked off. It'll be Reed and Allensworth, I believe, jumping it up in the center to get things started. Lands into the hands of Stortsom, and the Bombers will start with possession here. 7 minutes, 50 seconds to go, quarter number 1. Robinson cuts to the inside. Might have got away with a travel there. She kicks it out for Catherine Stortsom, drive inside by Wilson, has it taken away by Reed. Chargers push it back the other direction. Eisnagel on the right wing, surveying the defense. She'll give it over for Shutwell. And the pass swung quickly into the corner. Reed up top. They're not against Havana. Reed was really like attacking from the top of the key. She does that move right there. She was hitting a lot of nice spin moves. So we'll see if the Bombers can keep Reed out of the paint. There's that same spin. She'll kick it to the corner for Shutwell. Pump fake 3. Ball's on the ground. Wilson dives on it. This is going to be a jump ball. And it'll be Illini West Chargers basketball. Zeros on the scoreboard here early on in quarter number 1. 7 minutes, 8 seconds to go. Reed will look to inbound. She gets it over for Hunter. Now into the hands of Ellie Krieg. Back into the corner for Reed. 3-pointer on the way, a little bit long. Rebounded, trying to get it out for Eisnagel, and looks like she bumped Creasy to the ground there, but that pass is going to go off the hands of Hunter. Bombers will take possession. This is number 1, Kylie Robinson on the Macomb side. She's got Ellie Krieg up there. Double pick set on the inside. Robinson step back 3, faked it. Wilson tries to throw it inside for Allensworth, but it's stolen away. Shutwell will give over for Allison Eisnagel. Back to the corner for Shutwell. She's guarded closely by Wilson. Now Craig stolen away by Robinson. She's got Reed trailer, pump fake. Nice job there by Kylie Robinson. Gets the Bombers on the board, and we have a score, 2-0. Nice job there by Robinson with the pump fake. Got Reed in the air and got the two-pointer good. That one blocked under the basket, and it'll be Bombers ball. Bombers now working around. Allsworth has it. Now it's into the hands of Robinson. Back over for Catherine Stortsom. Allsworth working for position on the inside. Stortsom has it now into the corner for Wilson. Bounce pass down for Robinson. She'll shoot the fader. Going to be a little bit long. Allison Eisnagel will handle in the rebound. Joy Baker in the chat, one of our concurrent viewers, saying, "Let's go Bombers. Thanks for letting us watch the cheerleaders." Yes, of course, the cheerleaders in the house tonight for the Bombers. You can see them right there on your screen. Nice pass down low by Creasy over for Robinson, and she's got her second field goal of the game. Bombers lead by 4 now. Looks like Eisnagel kind of ran over Kate Stortsom there. That'll be Stortsom's first, team's first. Pass goes into the backcourt for Krieg, and she's working with Robinson on her. Pass over for Reed. She drives. Nice pass off for Shutwell. Can't get the layup to go. A little bit long. Fought for under the basket. And it'll be Bombers ball. Wilson came in from behind. Kind of give a little body block, and it'll be Bombers basketball. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Bombers lead 4-0. Robinson working up the court, trying to get it over for Stortsom, and they're going to call a push foul there. We'll see who that goes on. It'll go on number 2, Allison Eisnagel on the Chargers side. First team foul of the game. Bombers were inbound under their own basket. This is Wilson. Had Stortsom there for a second. Corin Robinson, who just checked into the game, was able to deflect that pass. Another nice pass inside for Allsworth. She can't get the layup to go. She comes up a little bit slow, but it'll be tipped out of bounds. 4 minutes, 49 seconds to go. Bombers still working on this inbound. Gives it up for Allsworth again, but this time Reed was waiting for it. Steals it away. Reed has it along the near sideline. Gives a little shove there to Allsworth. Trying to get a little bit of room there, and they're going to call a foul on Kennedy Allsworth. That'll be the team's second, her first. Bombers still scoreless here in the first quarter of play. Inbounds comes for Quisenberry. And kick out for Eisnagel. She'll put up the quick three. That one's going to be a little bit long. And Creasy with the rebound. She pushes it back the other direction. Thought about the pull-up three. Gets it to the corner for Stortsom, and she'll set up the offense. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Bombers lead 4-0. Allensworth with Quisenberry on her. Gives it up for Robinson's. Pump fake, drive towards middle. Back out for Allensworth. Fakes the pull at mid-range. Creasy now will attack the baseline. She's cut off nicely there by Corin Robinson, and the Bombers pull it back out. Clock rolls under 4. Robinson over for Wilson. That one's going to be poked away by Reed. Reed and Allensworth on the ground. There's a tie up there. It'll be a jump ball. Macomb will retain possession. Bombers will inbound here. Wilson gets it in for Kylie Robinson. 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Creasy wanted the screen there from Allensworth. Didn't get it. Robinson will fake taking the screen, pulls it back out behind the back move. Stortsom attacks off the pump fake. Allensworth shoots the pull up free throw line jump shot. It won't go, and Sophie Wilson will pick up a foul there.
Bomber personal out, charge number 3, Sophie Wilson. That's her first. Team first.
3 team fouls now on the Bombers. Again, this is if you're first time tuning in this season, fouls work a little bit differently. Robinson picks up the steal, she'll rush back the other way. Smokes the layup there, but Wilson's able to get the offensive rebound. Stortzum 3 on the way. That one's going to be a little bit short. Robinson made an attempt at it, couldn't keep it in bounds. Fouls work a little bit differently this year. They will reset at the end of each quarter. Team fouls, that is, and after a team reaches 5 fouls, they will go into the double bonus. So they did away with the 1-and-1s. Teams will shoot 2 free throws after 5 team fouls. Long jump shot there. Allensworth able to pull in the air ball. And Stortzum pushes it back the other direction. Up for Creasy. Drives off the pump fake she's met. Robinson thought about the 3. She's trying to get it over for Stortzum, and she does. Timeout called by the Bombers. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Bombers lead the Chargers 4-0 here with 2 minutes, 44 seconds to go in quarter number 1.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at MHS, Bombers have the lead 4-0. Chargers still scoreless. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Robinson has it at the top of the key. She gets the screen from Stortzum. Swings it into the corner for Wilson. Skip pass over for Creasy. Reed meets her on the outside. Chargers working in a man-to-man defense here, it appears. Up for Stortzum, had a little bit of room there. Nice closeout by Kennedy Gunning. And there's going to call another foul there. Creasy on the drive. She'll be fouled by Reagan Reed. That's her first of the game, team second. Macomb just eating the way of the shot clock, or the game clock here on this possession. Feels like we've been down on this end of the court for a while now. Nice pass inside to Stortzum. Allensworth with the drive. Floater off the front of the rim hard. Gunning and Allensworth fighting for it under the basket, as well as Quisenberry. It'll be a jump ball, Chargers basketball. Allison Hunter checks back in for the Chargers. Madison Quisenberry will take a seat on the bench. Minute 56 seconds. Bombers up in a little bit of pressure now. Inbound comes over for Reed, and she'll bring it up the court. Work on shrinking that scoreboard a little bit there. Just looking down at that, it looked a little big. Hopefully that works a little bit better. We'll get a little more centered. There we go. Robinson now working with it up top. She's got Wilson on her. Dribble handoff to Reed. She drives middle of the paint. Layup there. They're going to call a blocking foul, no shot. We'll see which Bomber this goes on. It'll go on number 5, Kate Stortzum. 4th team foul of the quarter, so one more foul on the Bombers, and Chargers will be shooting 2 free throws. Eisnagel and Shutwell just checked back in. Eisnagel dumps it down low for Reed. A little nice post move down there. Is able to shut off the Bombers defender and gets the 2-pointer good. First Chargers point of the game, courtesy of Reagan Reed. Robinson drives inside. She passes over for Aaliyah Abernathy, but she traveled just over a minute. Or excuse me, double dribbled. Clock rolls under a minute, 4-2, low scoring first quarter of affairs. Quick pass up for Eisnagel. 3-pointer won't go. Reed will track down the long rebound. Up for Shutwell, trying to make a move on Wilson, can't lose her. Reed drives middle, kick out 3. Eisnagel That one also won't go. Offensive rebound, Hunter. That one blocked by Abernathy. And she'll secure the rebound. Nice job there by Leah Abernathy, able to keep it with the Bombers. Robertson quickly back the other direction. She'll get it up for Abernathy. She'll pump up the three. A little bit long there. Kennedy Gunning rips down the rebound. 23 seconds to go. Gunning quickly back the other way. Eisnagel in the corner. Attacks the closeout. Out for Shutwell. Gunning, long mid-range, drops it in. We're tied up at 4. 8 seconds to go. 7. Robinson working with it. 5. Makes a move on Shutwell. Stop and pop. 3 won't go. And that'll be the end of quarter number 1. Low scoring affair here so far, but we are tied up at 4 apiece. Right here for the final game here on this Wednesday night. And game number 4 of the Macomb Lady Bombers Classic. We'll take a quick break here in between quarters and be right back with you on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told about the staff of MDH, you know, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
It'll be Bomber basketball to start quarter number 2.
Macomb Bombers cheerleaders will exit the court there.
Back into the Bomber lineup, Sophie Wilson.
Getting set for quarter number 2. 4-4 at the end of 1. Robinson has all 4 for the Bombers. Gunning and Reed both have 2. 2 fouls on Kate Stortzum in that first quarter. Foul on Wilson. Ellsworth has a foul. Reed has a foul. And Allison Eisnagel on the Chargers side has a foul. Bombers will start with possession here at the beginning of quarter number 2. We got Ned Eckhart in the chat saying, "Let's go Chargers," from the outskirts of Durham, Illinois. Appreciate you watching us here tonight, and appreciate everyone who's tuned in the broadcast. Reed kicks it out for Eisnagel. Attacks the closeout of Wilson. Floater a little bit short. Swallowed up down low by Abernathy. Bombers come away with it. Robinson up for Wilson. She's got Eisnagel on her. Now back over for Robinson. Bombers will look to set up the offense. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Robinson, nobody on her. Three-pointer won't fall. Reed is able to take that rebound away from Wilson. And Eisnagel up with it. Back over for Reed. Eisnagel, top of the key, 3 won't fall. Chargers haven't been afraid to shoot the 3 ball earlier on. Haven't been able to get him to fall so far. Robinson, in and out crossover, working against Shutwell. And Wilson will pull it back out. Now to the right wing for Creasy. She gets the screen from Kendall Danner. Under 7 minutes to go. Wilson's 3 is good. Sports Corner 3 for Sophie Wilson. First 3 of the game for either squad, courtesy of Sophie Wilson, and the Bombers now lead 7-4. Reed quickly back the other direction. She's able to flip that one up with the offhand. Nice job there by Reagan Reed. She's up to 4 points on the night. Pretty awkward finish there, but she was able to just kiss it off the bottom of the backboard, flip it up and in. Robinson gets the screen, thought about the 3, gets it over for Danner. Back in the hands of Robinson. Now Creasy on the left wing, gets the screen from Abernathy. Wilson pump fake on Eisnagel, hard off the back iron, can't get it to go, but she tracks down her own rebound. Well, Abernathy now to the rim, can't get that shot to fall. A lot of contact down low, but Bombers come away with it. This 3-pointer on the way from Creasy won't fall. Gunning rips it down and Chargers quickly back the other direction. And you're going to say that's going to stay Chargers basketball.
Returning to the Charger lineup, 22, Ellie Craig, and returning to the Bomber lineup, 23.
Ellie Craig and Kennedy Allensworth check back in for their respective teams. 7-6 is the score. 5 minutes, 47 seconds to go in the first half of play. Hunter has it over for Shutwell. Now down into the corner for Craig. Reed will put up a three. It's going to be long on that attempt. Rebound fought for under the basket. I think that's Danner and Shutwell on the floor. And this is Gunny now trying to dump it off for Hunter, but they're going to call a foul on Alea Abernathy, I do believe.
24, Alea Abernathy picks up the bomber.
Yep, Alea Abernathy is charged with the foul. Catherine Stortson will come back in. She's working with 2 fouls as well. First team foul of the quarter. Reed skip pass over for Gunning. Nice move there. Reed thought about the three. She'll attack the closeout, kick it back out for Shutwell. Attacks towards the middle. Floater tipped off the hands of the Bombers and back towards the Chargers. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Bombers now just with a 1-point lead. Gunning for Reed. I got away with an extra step there, but she's able to flip it up and in. She's got 6 for the Chargers, and they take the 1-point lead now, 8-7. And Gunny is going to tie up there, and that's going to be a turnover. She's able to get the tie up with Kendall Danner.
Returning to the Charger lineup, 15,
Corin Robinson checks back in. 8-7 is the score, 4 minutes, 39 seconds. Robinson, dribble handoff for Craig. She pros on the inside, kicks it out back for Robinson. Gunning attacks in. Reed on the drive, trying to flip it over for Hunter. Robinson read it all the way. She comes away with it. Quickly back the other direction. 3-on-2 fast break. Mid-range jump shot for Catherine Stortson won't go down, and Chargers come away with the rebound. Macomb had numbers there. You'd like to see him put a little bit more pressure on the rim. Reed will attack the closeout there. Took it baseline, but it's going to be a foul. A foul will go on Kendall Danner, her first, Bombers' second.
That is her first, team second. Returning to the Bomber lineup, 3, Sophie Wilson.
Sophie Wilson checks back in. Number 24, Madison Quisenberry comes in as well. Reagan Reed gets set to inbound. Gets it over for Quisenberry, now up for Craig, but that one's stolen away by Robinson. Bombers the other direction. Wilson back to Robinson. Hop step, left hand layup is good. And Bombers now up in a little bit of pressure. Robinson picks up Reed full court. That's how you'd like to see the Bombers attack the fast break there, get a chance at the rim. Wilson made the smart decision, pass it over for Robinson. He's able to get the left hand layup good. This is Reed now working against Robinson. Dumps it down low for Quisenberry. Right hand post hook shot won't go. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Creasy up with it the other way. Creasy will put up the three. That won't go. Big rebound down low by Kennedy Gunning. She's going to drive it inside on Wilson, and she will be fouled. That'll be Wilson's second of the game. Gunning will take a trip to the line.
That's her second, team third.
Team third here in quarter number 2. And this is Kennedy Gunning now, number 5 on the Chargers squad, shooting a pair at the line. First one won't fall. Score still 9-8, 3 minutes and 9 seconds before the halftime intermission. Allison Hunter checks in. Reed will take a seat on the bench. Kennedy Gunning's second free throw will be no good as well. Rebound scooped up by Allensworth, and the Bombers are up with it. Just over 3 minutes to go. Creasy brings it across the half-court line. She's picked up high by number 14, Allison Hunter. And back into the hands of Kylie Robinson. Robinson wants the three, top of the key, and she drills it. Sports corner three for Kylie Robinson. She's got 9 points here in this one. doing a lot of the heavy lifting for this Bomber squad. Knocks down the top of the key three there. And Chargers will look to answer. And that's going to be Creasy, I believe, with the tie up there. She's going to get possession back to the Bombers.
Returning to the Charger lineup, 3, Ella Shutwell.
Ella Shutwell comes back into the game.
And 10, Reagan Reed.
Reed will also check back into the game. I think she missed the scores table the first time around. Ref sent her back the other direction. Got the number, and she's back in. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. 12-8 is the score in favor of the Macomb Bombers. Robinson drives on the inside, has it ripped away. And that's going to be number 22, Ellie Craig, just pulling it back out. Shutwell, corner three, money. Ella Shutwell knocks down her first three of the game. First three-pointer on the Chargers side, actually, so 12-10 is the score. Actually, they say that was just a long two. It's kind of hard to watch it down here at this off angle. See exactly where the feet are. Sure, on the big screen, it was a lot more obvious. Robinson, nice skip out pass. Stortson will put up the three. A little bit short. Reed scoops up the rebound. Minute 35 to go before halftime. Reed has it, working against Creasy. Hunter in the corner, met by Allensworth. And they're going to call an off-the-ball foul here. I think that's going to go on Quisenberry. It sure will. That's her first, Chargers' first of the quarter. Got to get used to saying first of the quarter, not first of the half, thanks to the new rule changes. Allensworth has it on the left wing. She gets it over for Stortson. Now back for Creasy. Reed's on her. Bomber set the double down pick there, it looked like. Maybe just one. Allensworth loses it, but Robinson's able to come up with it. Working against Krieg, trying to put the moves on her. Creasy thought about the three. Hands it off for Allensworth. Pull up mid-range, won't fall. Hunter over for Reed. 40 seconds to go here. Chargers still trail. What are they going to call here? Offensive foul. Nice job there by Drew Creasy. He was able to get in position, drew the charge. That'll be Reagan Reed's second foul of the contest. Chargers' second of the quarter. 35 seconds to go. Nice pick and roll. Stortson down low. She has it blocked by Reed. She's able to get her own rebound. Fought for under the basket, Krieg and Stortson. I think Shutwell got in there at the last second, too. Gunning checks back in, as well as Abernathy.
No jump ball on the play there. Foul will be charged to 22 of Illini West.
They're going to charge a foul there to Ellie Craig instead of the jump ball after talking it over quickly. It's Craig's first. Team's third. That one tipped out of bounds by Craig, I should say. Excuse me.
Corey Robinson returns for Illini West.
Corin Robinson checks in for Reagan Reed. Wilson will inbound under her own basket. Gets it in for Robinson, and she'll swing it out for Creasy. Just 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Bombers trying to get last shot. Nice pick and roll. Abernathy left-hand layup won't go. And Chargers will not have a chance here with just 10 seconds to go. Krieg has it, passes it over for Robinson. Shutwell back for Krieg, and she forces that shot up. And that's how the first half of play will come to the end. 12-10 in favor of the Macomb High Bombers. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Play a quick interview and be back with some stats of the first half and, of course, the conclusion of game number 4 here at the Macomb High Lady Bombers Classic.
As you know, MDH is our title sponsor here on TSSR Game Time Live, and we're here with Lindsay Douglas, the Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment. I about left out provider out of that. So Physician and Provider Recruitment here at MDH. It's a huge mouthful for me, so explain to us what that is.
Sure. So I am in charge of bringing in candidates for both physician and provider positions here at MDH. So provider meaning anything like nurse practitioner, advanced practice nurse practitioner, physician assistant, things like that. So I source those candidates, bring them in, and try to find the best providers and physicians to provide care at our facility.
So you found a home at MDH. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been here? Stuff
Sure.
like that.
So I am from Macomb originally. I graduated from Macomb High in 2009, graduated from WIU in 2014, studied communication there, and started my career in politics and worked for a couple different state representatives and state senators. Then found myself in the educational realm for a little while at the Regional Office of Education, and eventually found myself here at MDH. I started here in February of this past year. I started out as patient advocate, and this role opened up, and I'm now in the role of Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment.
Obviously, McDonough District Hospital, very important to Macomb.
Sure.
And it's the communities not only of Macomb, but Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, Industry. You're from here. So what was it that drew you back here and got you to stay here at MDH?
So MDH is like home to me. I am a fourth generation MDH employee. So my great grandma Nancy Weaver was one of the first nurses that they hired when the hospital opened in 1958. My grandma started working here maybe 10 to 15 years after that. She started as a CNA on acute care, and then she worked in peds, and eventually she worked as the unit secretary for home health and hospice, and she retired from that position after being at MDH for a total of 50 years. That's
a long time.
Yeah. My mom is here as an administrative secretary. She's Brian's administrative assistant. And so I'm now here as a fourth generation employee of the hospital. So it was kind of a thing where I always thought I might end up at MDH just because of that family legacy of working in healthcare.
So before we came on camera, I heard a story. You guys were at a speaker recently, and you got to be there with your mom.
Yeah.
Does that make it really special to be a part of MDH, to still have your mom working here?
It's so cool. My mom is down the hall from me. So if I need something in the middle of the day, I can run down the hall and grab her. But it's also just cool to think about like the legacy that leaves in the community, especially being fourth generation and female. I think that's just a really special thing for my family and for this community here.
So as we look at those kind of, you have a personal connection here. How do you use those personal connections when you're out trying to recruit a physician or a provider?
Sure. So I use the story a lot of my office, actually. So I'm in room 318, which was a room for patients at one time, and now they've converted it into an office space. And one of my favorite stories to tell physicians is that my great grandma was sick in the hospital and was in that room, and that's where my grandma was recruited to join MDH. So my grandma had no plans of working in healthcare, but she was taking care of her mom as a sick patient, and the nurse at the time came to her and was like, "You are such a great caretaker. Why are you not a nurse? Why are you not doing this as your full-time occupation?" And so my grandma decided that healthcare would be her lifetime and like 50 years. And so she started working for MDH and was recruited right out of my office. So I just find that to be a really special connection when I'm looking to bring people to this community. Like the recruitment started in this office 50 years ago. And here I am starting a whole new legacy of recruiting people. And I just am so passionate about this community. And I just love living here. I moved back here from Quincy, chose to raise our family here just because we really love Macomb and we really love being in McDonough County.
So obviously the personal touch, you got the great personal story. You love Macomb. What does MDH offer to the providers and the physicians What's the sales point for you on the professional level?
So, because we're a small rural healthcare organization, your voice is heard here much louder than when you're in a large organization. So when you're in one of those larger hospital systems, you might be one of 15 to 20 providers in a specialty. At MDH, you might be one of 2, you might be one of 1. And so your voice in that medical staff office is going to be the loudest one in the room about your specialty. And that's a really unique situation for a physician to be, the main voice for speaking for pediatrics or for speaking for orthopedics or whatever that specialty is. You're it. You're the guy. You're the one providing the care for the whole community. And you don't get that if you go to a large healthcare organization.
So those bonuses are probably obstacles in some cases as well.
Sure.
So how do you overcome those obstacles?
It really depends on the provider. If someone is really wanting to be in a place where they're just in the background, they don't want to be that main voice, I kind of have to tell them, this is unique. It's a unique community where you're going to go out into Walmart to get your groceries and run into one of your patients, and you're not going to find that everywhere. And that might be scary for you, thinking about, well, I don't want to mess somebody's care up and then run into them and have to explain it to all of Walmart. But it's just, you can also sell that as you're not going to go to Chicago and work somewhere where you're going to run into your patients every day.
Well, Lindsay, I appreciate you coming and talking to us today. Hopefully some people can understand more about MDH and how it's such a family-oriented business and so important to McDonough County and the surrounding area. Keep doing a good job, and maybe your little girl that wanted that 100 chicken nuggets can be the next generation to join MDH.
Exactly.
Well, we'll be back after halftime here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
The industry-first 2-in-1 removable agitator from Whirlpool gives you 2 ways to wash. Jeans, in. Sweaters, out. Towels, in. Comforters, out. You decide. Whirlpool.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here at Macomb High for game number 4 of the Bombers Ladies Classic. 12-10 in favor of Macomb here over the Illini West Chargers. We'll go over some quick point stats here. Kylie Robinson has 3 2-point field goals in a Sports Corner 3 for 9 points. Sophie Wilson is the only other Bomber to score with a 3-pointer, another Sports Corner 3. You see the Chargers coming back to the court there out of the halftime break. On the Chargers side, it's been Reagan Reed. She has 6 points. Kennedy Gunning has 2 points. And Ella Shutwell has 2 points. So again, pretty low scoring first half of play there by both teams. It was 4-4 at the end of the first quarter. So both teams have more than doubled their point output in the second quarter. So we'll see if they can continue to do that for the rest of the game. It'll be Robinson, Wilson, Stortsom, Creasy, and Allensworth out there for the Bombers to start half number 2. It'll be Icenoggle, Shutwell, Reed, Hunter, and Ellie Krieg, I do believe, starting for the Chargers. Reed working with 2 fouls. Stortzum has 2 fouls on the Bomber side, as well as Sophie Wilson. So nothing to worry about yet, but if you can pick up a quick one here to start half number 2, it might be something to keep your eye on. Eisnagel working with Stortzum on her. Nice defense there by Allensworth, able to deny the pass. Pass goes through the hands of Hunter, but Chargers able to stick right with it. And Craig will pull it out. Reed skip pass to the corner for Shutwell. Back out for Craig. Reed now into the corner for Eisnagel. Again, Chargers taking some time off the clock here. Reed thought about the 3. She'll drive inside. Passes over for Hunter. She had Shutwell there, but they're going to call it travel. Looked like she had Shutwell for a kick-out 3 there. Didn't give it to her. She got carded with the travel. Stortzum will inbound it for Robinson. Bombers' first possession of the second half. Robinson over for Wilson. Robinson will slide all the way to the far sideline. The Bombers swinging around. It's back into the hands of Creasy. And a full timeout charged to the Bombers. Coach Kane not seeing what he wants to see to start quarter number 3. Let's get that scoreboard changed. How about that? That's probably a good place to start. I promise this isn't my first time doing this. Just under 7 minutes to go when the timeout's called. We'll take a quick break as well. Listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
Back here in Macomb, with locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling is bringing you Macomb sports this year. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Got quite a few people in here watching us here tonight. Make sure to get into that live chat. Let us know who you're rooting for. Let us know where you're watching us from. The 8-man semifinal game we did the other night, we had people from Japan and all over the world watching us that one. Reed will pick up her 3rd foul. 6 minutes, 39 seconds. Bombers still lead by 2. Pass goes into the backcourt for Robinson. She'll look to set up the offense. And there you say that's Chargers basketball. They stepped out of bounds there. Will come up in a little bit of pressure here on this inbounds. Creasy will pick up Eisnagel full court. Might have got away with a carry there. Eisnagel goes back behind the back. Creasy is all over there. Has it trapped in the corner. Eisnagel tries to spin out of it. Ashley's got to look to pass it away, and Chargers will be forced to take a timeout. 30-second timeout for the Chargers. We'll thank some of our sponsors here. Located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois. Serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairy.macomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time Live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Speaking of WIU games, TSSR Game Time Live is there covering women's basketball as the Leathernecks are taking on the Hannibal LaGrange Trojans. That game started at 7 o'clock. It's on ESPN Plus as Eisnagel knocks down the three-pointer there. She's able to get the lead back to the Chargers' advantage. I believe Dwayne Hulett and Wyatt Reed are up there for that broadcast. That was just a 2 by Eisnagel there on the last possession, so we're just tied up. Again, it's kind of hard to see exactly where the feet are positioned down here where we're sitting. Reed spins to the middle of the paint. Left-hand shot won't go. Allensworth pulls it down. Reed tries to block her out. Wilson sets the big pick on Reed there. Allensworth kind of gave a little bit of a smile after that one. Robinson will shoot the 3 and drill it. Sports corner 3 for Kylie Robinson. Her second of the game. She's into double digits. She's got 12 points. Bounce pass comes over for Reed. She'll go hard at the rim, and she's going to be fouled. See if it goes on Wilson. That would be her third, and it will. So Wilson now working with 3 fouls. First team foul of the quarter. Reed will shoot a pair at the line, and the first one is good. In this house. 15-13, second free throw from Reed will also be good. First made free throws of the game for either team. Kennedy Gunning checks in for the Chargers. And Macomb now working with the 1-point lead, just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Stortzum kind of sheds off Eisnagel there, so he's able to swing it around for Creasy. Gets the screen from Allensworth. Abernathy into the corner for Robinson. She's got Reed on her. Gets the screen for Abernathy, and she'll pull it back out. Pass over for Allensworth. Stortzum gets the pick, and she'll pull it back out. Bombers just going through the offense here. Pass down low for Allensworth. Spin move is going to be blocked by Gunning. She'll come away with the rebound. Has Eisnagel up the court if she wants her. Nice job by Abernathy, able to read that one and take it away. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Bombers back the other direction. Creasy over for Robinson. Fakes the 3, working on Eisnagel. Nice handle there. Able to create a little bit of space before dumping it off for Stortzum. Robinson will shoot the pull-up 3 once again. A little bit long there. Had plenty of room, just couldn't get it to drop. 15-14 still to score. Exactly 4 minutes remaining here in the quarter number 3. And that's going to be a reach-in foul on Kylie Robinson. That'll be her first, team second of the quarter.
Number 1, Kylie Robinson, that's her first. Team second. Into the bumper lineup, 2, Kendall Danner.
Kendall Danner will check in for Kennedy Allensworth. This will be Ellie Craig now inbounding along the far sideline. She gets it in for Reed. Chargers have a chance to take the lead. Pass inside, ripped away by Catherine Stortzum. Nice defense there. Quickly back the other way. Bounce pass. She was trying to get it over for Abernathy. Couldn't get it there. Eisnagel will be all alone. Robinson will actually make a nice play at it. Poked it away almost twice. Bounce pass. Short corner jump shot for Gunning. And Hunter and Robinson are tied up there. Hunter kind of threw Robinson to the ground there, but it's just a jump ball. Macomb will take possession. Both these teams playing hard tonight. Yeah, I don't think Hunter meant anything bad by that, but Robinson, I think maybe took a little bit of an exception to that. Robinson now working on Craig. Lands into the hands of Creasy. And they're going to call a blocking foul up top. I'm not quite sure I agree with that. That's Ellie Craig. She's just trying to get up and Creasy, you know. She's trying to force something to happen there. Maybe she gave her a little bump with the hip. Just over 3 minutes to go. Bombers hanging on to a 1-point lead. Stortzum gets it over for Creasy. Fakes the drive. Back out for Robinson on the left wing. Over for Gunning, or excuse me, Danner top of the key. And that pass, Abernathy wasn't ready for it. Danner tracks it down. She's able to recover. Back in the hands of Creasy with Eisnagel on her, top of the key. 2 minutes, 39 seconds. Pass fake there, brings it over for Robinson. She'll shoot the three off the screen, and it'll fall short. Bombers can't track it down. Chargers up with it. Quickly ahead, Eisnagel fakes the pass, puts up the shot, won't fall. Storton with the rebound. Quickly up ahead for Danner, and that pass went through her hands. I think she kind of stepped on the ball there. Lucky break for the Chargers. Danner had a wide open lane. Reed drives on Storton, kicks out for Craig's three, and it'll fall. Ellie Craig gives the Chargers a 2-point lead on that corner jump shot. First three of the game for the Chargers. First points of the game for Craig. Minute 50 to go here before the fourth quarter. And a timeout called by the Bombers. Thank some of our sponsors here. Face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell, Macomb, supports all area student athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set up an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DAW/CDL physicals for just $85. Macomb has it now, still trails by 2, minute 45. Allenton has the top of the key. She got Craig on her, gets it over for Abernathy on the right wing. Pass was intended for Stortzum. Allensworth comes up with it. She'll go hard at the rim and draw a foul. I think the foul's going to go on Gunning. No, it actually went on Eisnagel. That's her second. First free throw for Allensworth won't fall. Second free throw went about the same way, just off the front of the rim. Allensworth goes 0 for 2 at the line. Illini West back the other way, trying to build on their lead. Hunter, yep, that's going to be a travel. Switch the pivot feet there in the corner. Minute 15 seconds. Bombers still trail by 2. Robinson gets the pick from Abernathy. Swings it into the corner. Skip pass up for Stortzum. She'll kick it out for Robinson. Trying to create a little room. Back up top for Stortzum, and the Bombers will reset the offense. Clock winds down under a minute. Nice cut inside by Abernathy. Bounce pass outside Allensworth. She has that one tipped away by Craig. Nice defensive play there. Reed working against 2 Bombers. She gets it out for Craig. Gunning, mid-range jump shot. Won't fall. Big rebound underneath by Quisenberry. Chargers wanted a foul call. Nothing comes of it. Allensworth back the other way. Chased down by Craig, and they're going to call a foul. Yep, that's going to go on Ellie Craig. Team's 4th of the quarter. Allensworth just went 0 for 2 at the line. She'll get set to shoot 2 more. And that one will roll in for Allensworth. Bombers trail by 1, 38 seconds on the clock. Ella Shutwell just checked back in. Second free throw falls short. Gunning scoops it up. Tries to pull it back the other direction, and they're going to call a jump ball. Illini West will retain possession. And I think they're going to, yep, full timeout on the Chargers.
No jump ball on the floor. Illini West have the timeout.
Yeah, they initially called a jump ball, but they're going to say Illini West got the timeout off before that. So they get charged with the timeout. At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential. With campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online, visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Do you need ice for your upcoming event? Look no further. Midwest Ice has you covered. Midwest Ice is Central Illinois' newest ice delivery service. We deliver ice directly to your event. Call Blaine Wrench at 309-351-8192 for a quote today. Ice Noggle working on it, top of the key, and they're going to call a foul on Gunning, it appears. It sure will, so it'll be a turnover.
Kennedy Gunning picks up the Charger foul. That's her first personal foul. Team fifth.
First foul on Gunning, team fifth on the Chargers. Bombers are now into the bonus. A short time to work here, just 10 seconds to go, and they're going to call another foul.
Bomber personal now charged to number 24, Aaliyah Abernathy.
It'll go on Aaliyah Abernathy there. That's her second. Team's third. Bombers up with a little bit of pressure, under 10 seconds to go. Eisnagel behind the back, dribbles it off her foot. Is able to get it across half court, 3 seconds to go. Close to a backcourt there. Reed drives inside, puts her head down, takes a lot of contact. And what's the call here? They're going to say no foul. So that's how the third quarter of play will come to an end. Chargers able to take the lead here, 17-16, right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by DH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
So we Chargers basketball here to start quarter number 4. Let's get through our last live read. Palm Plus is proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years. Providing cash for most items of value, Palm Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Airco and Taco Bell. Also, on next week on Wednesday, there will be sales there at Palm Plus. Store-wide sales. Jewelry will be getting marked down. Game systems will be getting marked down, so make sure you let everyone know. Make sure to stop in. Again, that'll be next Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Abernathy has the top of the key. Alfred Robinson thought about the three. Not a whole lot of room there, and they're going to call a foul on Allison Hunter. It'll be her first, team's first of the quarter.
Allison Hunter picks up the Charger personal foul. That's her first. Team first. It'll be a foul on the floor.
Chargers steal that one away. Gunning back the other direction. Dumps it off for Reed, and she's going to be fouled by Allensworth.
2 shots coming up for Reagan Reed, number 10 of Illini West. Kennedy Allensworth picks up the Bomber personal foul. That's her second, team first.
First free throw by Reed is good.
Sophie Wilson, 3, returns to the Bomber lineup.
Reed will get set to shoot her second free throw. And it'll also be good. Up quickly ahead for Wilson. Created a little bit of room there against Gunning. And this is Creasy now. Bombers find themselves in a bit of a hole here by 5. And Bombers led 12-10 at the end of the second quarter, headed into halftime. Chargers were able to take the lead in the third quarter. Robinson almost lost it there. She's able to gather it back up. Gets the screen from Allsworth. They're going to call an offensive foul. Not sure about that one, but the foul will be charged on Allensworth. That's her third. Team second, Illini West takes over. Reed brings it up the court. Nice defense there by Allensworth. She rips it away from Reed. Trying to get the pass inside. Tries to throw it up for Wilson. She wasn't looking for it. And Craig pushes it back the other direction for Illini West. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Into the corner. Reed wide open. Money. Reagan Reed's first 3 of the game. She's got 13 points for the Chargers. And that was a big shot there to push the lead out to 8. Creasy will try to answer back. That one's going to be no good. And Eisnagel comes up with the rebound. She's got 5 Bombers right around her there. Is able to keep her dribble. Passes over for Reed. Bombers a little bit slow to close out. Reed might have thought about shooting that. Gets a screen up top from Hunter. Swung into the corner for Eisnagel, who's got Creasy on her. Big screen by Gunning. Bombers switching all the screens here. Eisnagel gets the screen. And just working it around. Craig might have thought about the 3. She'll throw it up for Hunter. It's got Reed back door. She'll go up strong, close to an and 1 there. Foul will go on Sophie Wilson. She's got 4. So 1 more and Wilson will have fouled out. Reed will go back to the line. Again, she's working with 13 points on the night. She's made 4 free throws so far. 13 foul on the Bombers here in the fourth quarter. That free throw will not fall. Second one will. Chargers lead 25-16, 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Macomb's got a lot of work to do now, trailing by 9. Again, points have been hard to come by in this contest. Pretty low scoring throughout most. Robinson step back jump shot won't fall. Creasy there trying to steal it back from Craig. Couldn't get it. And Eisnagel quickly ahead for Gunning. Post fade won't go. Hunters pulls in the rebound. And they're going to call another foul on on Illini West, excuse me. They'll go on Hunter, her second. Robinson swings it into the corner for Wilson. Passes it to a cutting Allensworth. Spin to her left. Can't get the left-hand layup to go. Reed pulls it down. Illini West slowing things down here. Reed attacks Allensworth. Gets it to the corner for Eisnagel. Creasy right up in her grill. Swings it over for Krieg. She kind of faked the 3 there and threw it inside for Hunter. And it's going to go off Hunter, so it'll be Macomb basketball. Madison Quisenberry, number 24, just came back in. Ella Shutwell just checked in as well for Eisnagel. 4 minutes, 14 seconds. 25-16, Bombers still trail by 9. Gets it into the corner for Robinson. Wilson back to Stortson. Bombers just swinging it around, looking for cutters on the inside. And Bombers will take a timeout there. Offense falling a little bit stagnant here in the fourth quarter. Bombers still scoreless. They have one timeout remaining. Bombers need to get some other people involved other than Robinson. Again, she's got 12 of the Bombers' 16. So you got to find a way to get some other people involved, start working the ball around. I mean, really, the Bombers have done a nice job with the ball movement here tonight, but the Illini West defense has just been suffocating. Again, the Bombers are, throughout the first two games, it looks like they're kind of relying on the outside shooting a little bit. Again, this Bombers team is a little bit undersized. We saw that against the Rock Island Alleman team the other night. And again, this Illini West team isn't too big themselves, but man, they have a pretty big height advantage. Quisenberry, Reed, Gunning, all much taller than the Bombers' tallest player. Wilson will pass it in for Robinson. Bombers still trail by 9, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Pass down low for Robinson. She's double teamed. Almost threw it away. Nice job there by Storson, able to come up with it. Robinson pump fakes the three. Takes it inside. Reed switches on to her. Storson thought about the three there. Decides to pull it back down, and Bombers now. Wilson on the drive, and she'll be fouled and take a trip to the line.
Charger foul, 3, Ella Shutwell. That's her first, team third.
First foul of the game on Ella Shutwell. As you say, no shot there, so it'll just be Macomb ball as they inbound there. Robinson, Reed switch back out onto her. Reed, a pretty good defender out there. Robinson trying to shake her off. It's hard to get a jump shot up over those long arms. Creasy on the drive. He's able to shake off the defender, and she might have twisted her ankle there. I think that's Ellie Craig limping off the court there. You see she went down, she instantly started grabbing towards her ankle. Corin Robinson will check in for her. She'll take a seat on the bench. Combe gets set to inbound once again. Wilson gets it inside for Stortzum, and Eisnagel comes from behind, gives her a little back bump, and it'll be Chargers basketball. Bombers will continue to press here. Pass comes in for Reagan Reed. She'll bring it across half court, working against Allensworth. And Shutwell thought Eisnagel was going to stay in the corner. She did not. So that'll be a turnover, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. Robinson gets the screen from Allensworth. She's working against Robinson, pulls it back out. Back to Stortzum. Wilson now will swing it around for Creasy with Reed on her. Bombers need points in a hurry now. Robinson will shoot that. No closeout. Sports corner three for Kylie Robinson. It's her third three of the game. And that's just the injection of life that the Bombers needed. A little bit more momentum building on their side. Forces a timeout out of the Illini West Chargers. Lead down to just 6. Just under 2 minutes to go here, minute 59 to be exact. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Back here for the final game of the night here on this Wednesday the 15th. Final game, or game number 4 of the Macomb Bombers Ladies Classic. Again, they will be back here on Friday night.
Macomb has 1 timeout remaining. Illini West has 2 full.
Let's see if we can get a quick look at the games here Friday night. It'll be Illini Bluffs taking on Illini West and Macomb taking on Havana. Saw Illini Bluffs in action earlier on tonight. They dropped the game to Rock Island Alleman. Not sure if we're going to be able to cover that game here on TSSR Game Time Live. We have the Int-Man State Championship that night, or those games on Friday, I should say. We're trying to get all hands on deck for that one. That's going to be a big broadcast for us, as it usually is. We just saw the turnover there by Illini West, so Macomb still breathing a little bit of life, and Reed will tip that one out of bounds. So it's still up in the air whether we'll be here on Friday covering the 2 games that night. Hoping to get someone down here that's able to do it. Robinson crosses over. Back into the corner for Wilson. Nice bounce pass down low for Robinson, and her 2 points are up and good. And another steal, Robinson 3. Oh, a little bit long. You feel the Macomb fans holding their breath, but it's ripped down by Creasy. Just straight out of the hands of Gunning. Gunning almost lost it again. And she throws it ahead for Eisnagel all alone, and she will blow the layup. Reed rebound, and I think that foul is going to go on Sophie Wilson. So she's going to have to come out of the game if it is. It is. That's Wilson's 5th foul, so she'll have to come out. Man, if Robinson was able to knock down that 3, I think the roof would have came off this place. Instead, Reed will go to the line once again. That's her 6th made free throw on the night. Second one a little bit hard. Hunter trying to track it down. Robinson has it, and Reed's going to pick up. Nope, they're going to say that was clean. So it'll just be Bombers ball. Robinson will set to inbound to Sortsum. They trail by 5. Minute 12 seconds to go. Seems got a little bit more interesting. Chargers had a pretty big lead, but Robinson trying to do all she can to get the Bombers back into this one. Sortsum will put up a 3. That's going to be a little bit long. Hit the tape up top. And Chargers down with the rebound. 53 seconds to go. Got to get the ball across half court. They get it up to Eisnagel. Back over for Craig. And they're actually going over the back there, so it'll be another turnover. Macomb will have another opportunity. Robinson pull up 3 hard off the left side of the rim. She's been hot all night, but maybe not quite the shot you want there. I understand she's got to work quickly, but she's got 17 points on the night. She's already knocked down 3 threes. That one would have been huge. Couldn't get it to drop.
10, Reagan Reed will shoot double bonus for Illini West.
So Illini West will be in the bonus now. Reed will go to the line.
Kate Schwartzen will remain in the ballgame for Macomb.
Reed good on the first free throw. Chargers lead up to 6, 38.5. Clock says. Second free throw also good. 8 made free throws on the night for Reagan Reed to go along with 11 points, 1 3. So Reed has got 17. She matches Robinson on the Bombers side. Robinson Wilson and Kenny Allensworth are the only Bombers with points here. Against the Illini West team just playing really solid defense all night long. You see the Bombers taking their timeout down there on the court. Illini West is already broke. 7-point game here at Macomb High in game number 4 of the Bombers Ladies Classic. Again, on Friday, first game at 5:30, Illini Bluffs will be taking on Illini West. And then at 7 o'clock, the Macomb Bombers will be taking on Havana. Again, Bombers trailed by 7. 30 seconds to go. Pass into the corner. Got her in the air on the pump fake. Creasy thought about the 3. They get up for Allensworth. Robinson will shoot that one over Eisnagel. It'll fall short. Gunning rips down the rebound. And we'll see if the Bombers choose to foul here. Reed's able to cross over on Stortzum, and Creasy will pick up the foul.
Bomber personal foul charge to number 10 through Creasy. That is her first.
Creasy's first. Bombers 6. Chargers are in the double bonus. First free throw for Reed will hit all parts of the rim, but it'll drop in. Reed's second free throw is also good. 10 made free throws on the night for Reagan Reed. She's led the way for the Chargers with 19. Macomb rolls it up the court. Robinson crosses over, gets inside. Floater will roll in. Pass comes in for Eisnagel. Bombers will foul once again. Trying to pray for some misses here.
Bomber personal foul charge to number 10 through Creasy. That is her second personal foul.
There'll be Eisnagel on the line. Chargers will pull everybody back. Eisnagel's really had a pretty quiet night compared to the game she had against Havana. And she goes 0 for 2 at the line there. 1 second to go. Robinson will put it up from half court. That won't fall, and that'll be the final. Illini West 30, Bombers 23. We'll go over some final stats here. Again, the first quarter ended 4-4. Final here was 30-23. So the scoring definitely picked up there outside of the first quarter. We'll start with the Macomb Bombers. Kylie Robinson had 5 two-point field goals and 3 three-pointers for 19 points. Sophie Wilson knocked down a 3 for the Bombers. And Katie Allensworth made 1 free throw. That's how the Bombers got to 23. For Illini West, Allison Eisnagel finished with 2 points on the night. Ella Shutwell had 2 points. Kenny Gunning had 4 points. Reagan Reed had 10 free throws and finished with 19 points and a three-pointer. And Ellie Craig rounded things out with 1 three-pointer of her own. Not sure if you could hear Justice Keene there. Said that Rock Island Ullman is in first place here in the tournament. They are 2-0. Bombers fall to 0-2 here in tournament play. And I think that's how we're going to wrap things up here. Again, the Macomb Bombers Ladies Classic will be played here on Friday night. Illini Bluffs will take on Illini West. Macomb will take on Havana. And then there'll be more games on Saturday starting at 9 o'clock. Havana versus Illini Bluffs. 10:30, Illini West versus Rock Island Ullman. At 2:30, Illini Bluffs versus Macomb. And at 4, Ullman versus Havana. And they will also have the trophy presentations on that Saturday evening. So for John Burton on the call, taking Perry up running the camera, this has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Brommer Sports, brought to you by Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling.